Hi there, I'm Carolyn Dickerson from Look Great, Lose Weight, SaveMoney.com. Today's edition is going to be how to curl your hair naturally. Now this is a real easy thing to do, but it does take drying overnight, so you need to do this possibly earlier in the day if you've got thick or long hair that's going to take longer to dry, and then you need to sleep with your hair before you take it down the next day so that it's completely dry. A couple things you're going to need is clean hair. You need to wash and condition your hair. I've just put some leave-in conditioner and some mousse in my hair. I like to use mousse because it seems to distribute better. You need to pay careful attention to make sure that your hair ends get covered well, and that you do put some mousse in your roots so that your roots are going to hold curl too. And then you're just going to comb through your hair again, and then you're going to need your hair tie. Okay, that was real quick. Now your hair, you've got to move quickly once you put gel or mousse in your hair to go ahead and get your hair up, because it's going to start getting sticky. So go ahead and get your hair smoothed out. Turn your head upside down, smooth your hair out with your comb, and then put your ponytail in so that your hair doesn't get too sticky and get harder to work with. But what I like to do is I like to separate the hair that's coming out of the ponytail into two sections, and you can separate it into more sections. You can do one section for larger curls or wavier curls. You can do two sections for slightly tighter curls, and you can make the curls any way you want. And of course I like to braid my hair to get the curls that I want. And one thing that I do is I overextend my braids so that they are wavier, so that the sides come out to the side. So I don't pull them tight. I kind of overextend them to the side. And I'm going to try and get this so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to start my braid. And then as I go, I'm going to kind of show you again in case you didn't get it the first time. It's truly just a little flick of the wrist. Well, it's the next day and my hair is dry, so it's time for a takedown. As you can tell, I've got some flyaway hairs, and this is new growth for me. You could also have, everybody is constantly shedding and replacing hair, so you may have new hair that is flopping down to a knot in your ponytail. I'm going to fix that real quickly with a little bit of coconut oil. If you don't have coconut oil, you could use I have some bio oil. You could use a little bit of olive oil, or some smoothing creams, or just a little more gel or mousse if you want to smooth the hair out before you take your hair down. And I'm just going to smooth over this hair that's fallen down and is sticking out. It's also going to keep knots from forming underneath the back here, and I get a lot of those, so it's great. And it also is so great for your skin too. Who can resist? Now I'm going to smell like I'm going to the beach all day. Don't I wish? But first thing you're going to do is to take your ponytail out. And then take your small rubber bands out. And I lost my little kink that I had here, but that would have been cool, but that's okay. I want it to look original, and it's going to be different, but that's kind of me. That's what I like. And I'm just going to start unbraiding. Now, my hair's going to look really a mess when I take this out, but I'm going to go into the bathroom and fix my bangs. And I just recently cut some bangs and short bangs. I had cut long bangs, but I can fix any creases in my hair with some water. Just spot treat and water up. You do not want to comb out your hair. That's the worst thing that you can do, because you're going to be left with a huge frizz ball. You're just going to want to run your fingers through your hair, work your hair around, get your bangs right, get your part right, spritz areas that are giving you problems, and let me go do that, and I'll come back and we'll see the finished product. Well, I've worked my hair around and I'm really digging it. I could turn my head upside down and hairspray my hair just to keep the curl holding. Some sections of my hair were still wet, so some of the curls didn't take as well as they could have if I had been able to allow it to dry all the way and thoroughly. But if you have sections that, like this one section in the front came out a little bit straight, I could rebraid that, or do a pin curl and set that and leave it for a little while, let that dry, and then that would help add some more curl to any sections that didn't come out right. But overall, I'm pleased, and the curls look different. They're not uniform. They're unique, and so you can play with the braids that you use. You can make them tighter or looser, or twist them, or make a lot of braids for tighter curls, or a few braids for wavy hair. Just play around with it and have fun. That's the whole thing about your hair. It's just a wonderful experience every time you try something different. It may not come out the way you want it to, but at least you tried, and you may stumble upon something that you really dig a lot. So it's wonderful to have hair, and it's wonderful to have hair to play with. Appreciate what you have. So that's it for today. This edition has been How to Curl Your Hair Naturally. I'm Carolyn Dickerson from Look Great, Lose Weight, SaveMoney.com. Ciao for now.